Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return on the board.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, switch gears. Check. Mike 38.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 3-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Here's Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott right back to Cooper, and he got him again. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Go to base.
On first down, Drake. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Check 13. Check 13. You got tight right there. Check 52. Switch it, switch it, switch it out. Switch it. Slam.
On 2nd and 7, Murray. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Robert Quinn. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Murray with a 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Demir Byrd. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, Prescott stripped. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 47. Mike's 47.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I can't believe they even let you play. Under. Check, Mike. We're going to 54.
They'll try and throw for it here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Demir Byrd on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Prescott now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Cooper was the target there.
At their own 4-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. Something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Check safety. Switch. Watch twist.
A final shot before half for Murray. And Kyler Murray cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points. And the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray, he'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
Under 10. Watch safety creep. Watch safety.
Murray now on 1st down. Open man is Kirk, complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
53, Mike 53. Go. Go.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Murray now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Slam, slam, slam. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Big edge, big edge, big edge.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hits 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you've got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
Check 24, check 24. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch twist. Go. Check. Check hot route. Hot.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
At the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Murray, he'll let this go for the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position. But it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cardinals 38-yard line.
From the 38, Prescott. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 38 yards, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here.
Watch QB jump. Watch QB jump.
Here's Prescott, and he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. He's checking.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
He's going to have the first down past the 20. And some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 93 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished up.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
A first down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much, as he'll get forward for about a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. From the 45 on second down, Prescott got it. covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Watch the pass. Under. 47. 47, Mike. 47, Mike. Mike, 46.
Now Prescott. And intercepted. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Kill. Shift. Go ahead, baby. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Come get some. Come on here. Kill.
Murray, one final try. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Fairly short kick taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I got him.
Throwing is Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Cousins to throw it. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for the Vikings. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check, 43. 6-man.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Tight end left. Out. 3 down. Out. Shift. 2. Yellow. Hey, Delta.
On 2nd and 1, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
43 is the mic. No chance. Check. Lane 50.
They'll run for the first time with the former Bearcat, Mike Boone. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They'll run with Cook. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run for it with Cook. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
43, bring up 48.
3rd and goal for Cousins. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Who's that? Is that yours? Check 13. Check 13. Go. You got tight. Right there. Check 52. Yo. Motion. Hey, watch Sam. Check. Go. 54. Mike, 50. Go.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Switch. Slam. Check. Check 31. Check. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Rabbit.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Switch. Whip. Watch the whip. Flare. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hey, 3, check 3. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Now with just 1 out. So as they take it over, we step aside. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Time to go. Night. Check 3. Check 3. Kill. Go. Switch. Go. You got to go.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And Kyler Murray cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Madison running on first down. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, of course, coming off the safety the last time they had the football. Never want that.
No, that's pretty unique, too, isn't it? When you give up points that way and the scoreboard, you look up and it says 2-0, it can throw you a little bit. Let's see if they can put that to the side and move forward.
Murray now to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Switch. Check. Fresno. 66. Pull it. Half.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And he hits Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They'll run on first down. Drake. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Ready. Set the flag. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go. Mike 54.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find Isabella. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
First down, Murray. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Hey, tight. Hey, Mike's 54. I'm coming.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 27 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Murray looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Vikings 2. St. Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
First down. Here's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's get that ball right here. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
To throw, Cousins. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Showing eight. Showing eight. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 50. Check 50.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, 45 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard. 15 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
And the Vikings, first down.
Watch the pass.
First and 10 at the 43.
First down, here's the run with Cook. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 47-yard line.
43 is the mark.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. A first down throw for Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
I got you.
Cousins now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown. as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got him. Yeah, Jim. Hey, watch that. Yeah. 54. Mike, 54. Give it. Pick up the ball. You're out. Go. Check 37. He's coming. We got double up. Check.
Murray now on first down. This one caught by Isabella. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carried that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
To throw it is Cousins. Looking middle, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about that little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now Cousins. He goes underneath to Abdullah. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Single.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
47's the mic.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Cook. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Vikings 16. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On first down, it's Drake. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Alert. Alert 3. Check 99. Hey, rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Check 9. Back.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Demir Bird, 42 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Cousins. And he finds Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. To the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll throw again. Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Here's Cousins. Going down the middle, and it's complete. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. From the red zone now, Cousins. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like...
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. He's going to air one out. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hey, let's get them home. Ringo, check 3, check 3. Hey, Ringo, 48. Check 20. Listen to me. Bravo.
Cousins on first down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a cap.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Snap comes to Murray at 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long, eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Pretty good job escaping the pressure, gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Good route here.
Throwing on second down. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He was defended by Patrick.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on fourth down. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now Cousins on 4th down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Double dog, that's the way.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. First down, here's Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Bailey got the extra point, and it's now
Vikings 7, Cardinals nothing. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. First down, Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Chance. Go. He's checking. Crash. Watch that.
Murray now on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards that time.
First down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. He's scared.
On first and 10, here's Murray. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
things
interception.
for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many
two-syllable word.
syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You better be afraid of me. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. 36, 36. Max box. Mike. Go.
Murray now on first down. Stepping up, he'll try, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 10-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Cousins now. That's caught by Treadwell. 20, 10, Touchdown, Vikings! Laquan Treadwell, 73 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Mike, 55. Mike, Army.
On play action, it's Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Andy Isabella was the intended target. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Murray now. They'll set up the screen to Drake. That goes for a gain of 31. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well to get a few stops.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Andy Isabella was the intended target. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now, with the change in defense, it no longer was. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Cook, and he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
Well, it wasn't so much that it looked like the offense was threatening. They were. I mean, they had great field position, but how about the defense on that one? Huge stop on third down. It wasn't just a stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it changes the play calling and the thought process for the offense now. Big-time play for the D, and now they have the advantage.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Pittsburgh. Come on. Check 13.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Check.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he's into the clear. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is now 24.
Vikings 31, Cardinals 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Whip. Watch the whip.
On 2nd down now, it's Drake, and he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. On 1st and 10, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals. Murray now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And this one's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
No. Off. Check safety. Switch. Watch twist. Well done. 25. Check 26.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And he's going to go down again. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They run it again with Cook. Room here to run. The 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back.
There goes Larry Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, 71 yards. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will get him one closer. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. 22 yards there, a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Check 99, check 99. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Off.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Throwing now is Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Murray, one final try, escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way. Production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Green 18. Breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Blue 58. Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers, and he fires one incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Check three. Team Mike. Jump out. Right now, you got 58. 24, check 24. Watch out. Back to north. Watch twist. Watch Chad 300.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it. And it brings up 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
We play to win. Let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Complete to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Get that ball. Shoot. Hey, Mike. Protein spill. Look again.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Rodgers now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
And inches at the 26-yard line.
Go get 26. Hey, Charlie. 31's the mic.
So don't say nothing.
We are going. Check. Hey, leg. Get the edge. Right. Kill. He's cracking.
Rodgers going to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
31's the mic. Hey, seam 6.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on.
Go over here. Callie. Don't let Callie. Wide. Get wide. Check.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
What's left?
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Double up. Yeah, this. Inside. SOS. Kill. Out. Get Mike. Shift. Yeah, Liz. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
All day, baby.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
31's the mic. Let's go defense. Right there. Go defense. And here we go. Check. Lucky. Watch the shift.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Lock the key. Load it.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
First down, Chargers.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
The ball carrier brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Buying time to his left. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
1 yard gain.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
To Austin Eckler. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing Rivers. Able to get this to Gordon. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
Melvin Gordon. A gain of 14. And the Chargers.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I got you.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain there down L.A. Rivers going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
We are going. 8, black. 31, check 31. Right. Patch it. Switch.
Throwing now is Rodgers. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. 23 yards the pickup there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check 24. Watch 24. Kill. Shit. Wide left. Check 3. Check nickel. Kill.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, watch this. Jump out. Switch. 80 weapons.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Check. Right. Check 30. Pilot, 64.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Rodgers now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down.
88. Hey, high 7. 31's the mic. Watch the run. Watch twist. Watch. Easy. Back north. Smooth. 31's the mic. Live. Shift. No. Off. Check 6.
To throw is Rodgers. Operating from the gun. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Showing it. Check 30. 31's the mic.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
6 guys. Hey, check 26. Hey, Alpha. 31's the boxing. At all costs. 31's the mic. You must be getting it.
Rodgers again now. He's going to let it go deep for... And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Rodgers pass.
Pick 6, man.
Intercepted by the Chargers.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway?
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Brings up third down.
Rivers from the gun on third down. He's got Allen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Rivers. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard. Once more, here's Eckler.
At the 29-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A first down run, good for about 3. Second and 7 coming up. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
Not today.
First carry for a Kenosha native and former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing, Rivers. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Shat 300. Shat 300. Hey, box truck. 31's the mic.
On second and 9, Rodgers. And this will be caught at the 30. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 30-yard line. Rodgers now to throw. His throw incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confident.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. To throw, Rivers. He sets to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Back now at Lambeau, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Rivers on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Play action now. Rivers. And now he'll tuck it and run. Rivers looking a little nimble there as he picks up a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Rivers hands off to Eckler, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. 2 minutes left to go. This one, surprisingly, still scoreless. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. It's Eckler again.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Easy, easy.
Rivers to throw. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here is Eckler. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time. They'll look to throw. Huge first down, got to hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll spike it here with 13 seconds showing on the clock.
I'm going to run you over. Check 99. Check the side. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Check 9. Check 9. Back, back, back. Slam, slam. Right left. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang.
Back to throw. Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Right now, you got 58. Check 24, check 20. Back north. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Now Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And not all W's are created equal, CD. And this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game, with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.